I bet I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
What up, everybody? The Gritty Gamblers are back in the building. How we doing, man? How we doing?
Woo! Charles Olive cost us a big weekend, but we doing all right, man. Woo!
He jammed me pretty hard.
He jammed everyone, bro. You know how many people bet on Charles Oliveira?
I put a little too much on him. I'm gonna be honest. I had to battle
I bounced back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had the secret nuke play comeback, which we're gonna cover in a little bit. I was the sicko that bet on Max Holloway money line plus 144, straight up.
Yeah, you are a sicko.
Everybody thought Gaethje was gonna murder him. I'm being serious.
I mean,
everyone, bro, even on this show.
I was asleep, and then I also kind of was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it."
And you remember what I said on Thursday, right?
But I always love a good Hawaiian, so you know I'm rooting for them. I always gotta root for the Hawaiians. You can see it, yeah, right there,
in the corner back there. But nah, you remember what I said on Thursday, right?
What you say?
I said Max had a dirty cut for his fight versus Dustin Poirier. He's having a clean cut to 155 right now. He had a clean cut on a full camp. He looked much different at 155 than he did versus Justin the other night. He looked flawless versus Justin. That kick that he landed at the end of the first round, that spin kick right on the nose, changed the fight. He broke Justin's nose with that spin kick. Justin fought the next 20 minutes with a broken nose, and he couldn't really breathe right, so he wasn't really moving.
I will say, I did look at his interview and his picture with his smoking hot wife or girlfriend. His nose is fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. His nose is definitely
because he took a spin kick to the side of the face.
That's
at the
the
end of the
second
first
thing
round.
you see in that picture. You're like, dang, she's bad, and you're like, dang, he got fucked up.
Yeah, he got cooked in
like seconds.
And we had to start off with Max Holloway just because we're gonna get to it in a second here. One of the greatest knockouts here that we've ever seen. But before we go to it, let's cover the rest of the card that we have here that we went through just quickly, man. Shout out to, first off, I got to say this, Alex Pereira. He kind of proved me wrong, man. I really thought that Jamal Hill kind of maybe was potentially going to be able to stand with him and contain him, but Hill, honestly, he accidentally hit that nut shot. Pereira gets there, lands one uppercut, puts him out. The leg kicks didn't even really have to take effect. He just chinned him, and that's the scariest thing. So Pereira is looking monstrous after that victory in the main event at 300. Aljamain Sterling was one of the safest picks on the entire card. We told you that throughout last week. His odds was kind of shifting throughout the night, but won unanimous decision, 30-27, dominating Calvin Kattar, grappling machine. Absolutely put him out. Figueiredo with a crazy performance. And I got to say this. Last Monday, I had an early lean on Money Moicano. I really wanted to take him for Jalen Turner. I hated the odd movements on it because he moved from plus 180 to plus 200. He got the late finish on Jalen Turner and beat him as the plus 200 favorite. Shout out Money Moicano in that great fight. Yuri went crazy versus Rakic. He showed he's a real samurai. He ate a bunch of crazy shots, and then he just went and put Rakic on his ass. So, great fight. And then, of course, Weili and Yan, we didn't bet that for a reason. Weili was going to win, but when it's over minus 500 odds, you don't want to bet on that in a fight. But just to really cover it, man, if you want to pull it up now, Parlay, just the great showing of Max Holloway in the last 10 seconds. We're actually going to take a look at it here for you guys on the show. It's one of the great. Shout out the UFC, man. This falls under fair use because they told us to show it and put it everywhere, so we're following and doing the same. So, shout out to UFC.
So, sorry, ESPN, if you're getting a shout out too, but here we go. We got 9 seconds left in the fight.
Brutal. He points to the middle. So just before you unpause it, he points to the middle.
Come here.
You can see him. Points to the middle of the octagon. He says,
directs him to the middle. Says, "Hey, buddy, come here. Let me knock you out."
He said, "This for the BMF. We're gonna finish this like men. We're gonna finish this crazy. And what they put on in those last 10 seconds, crazy, insane, man. Let's take a look.
Holloway shows some mortality. Look at this. Holloway just told him, stand right here. Oh, big connection late.
Done. See, we didn't have a show when Jorge Masvidal got that knockout. We had to show this one. Great is not one of the greatest knockouts you're going to see. Let them show the replay. Let them show the replay. Holy.
Oh my God. And this is it. Points at the ground. And they just decide to wing it. And then Max catches him right here.
Duck, duck, duck.
There
duck.
it is. Oh! Just slapped it.
My goodness. Clean as can be. And the accumulation of damage was too much for Gaethje to take. Holy smoke.
And this was a
Yo, that's where my dad told me to hit people back in the day. You don't want to hit people there, dude. That's how you kill someone.
He really. That's one of. Shout out Max Holloway, man. We had to show that on the show today, man. We were talking about this earlier today. We're like, one, Dana White said showed everywhere, and we're everywhere, so that's what we're gonna do. But what a great fight, and we're gonna start showing y'all from time to time more stuff that falls under fair use if we can. But that was just we had to start off. That was a great way to start off showing stuff. What a great finish from Max Holloway, and the earned $600K bonus on that fight. He earned the $600K bonus. Crazy.
There's someone who bet knockout in the last 30 seconds.
I saw that, like $10 to 2,400. Insane.
Lucky son of a bitch.
But I just wanted to get into this. I gotta get a little quick rant off. Parlay is probably gonna join me in on a rant on one of these teams. So the Minnesota Twins. It was a very painful experience yesterday. I didn't watch the game. I decided to turn it on in the bottom of the eighth. Parlay closes his eyes because he knows the story. He was on the phone yesterday. He knows what happened next. I walked to the screen. The Twins proceed to give up 2 runs. And 3 runs. They gave up 3 runs total, but first a run and then 2 more. Ended up going down 4-3. At that point, I walked up the stairs, left the game on, didn't watch. I come back down, it's 2 outs, 2 on, and of course the guy grounds out right when I come down the stairs. So, brutal beat on the Twins. They were up 3-1 most of the entire game. Actually, they were up 3-0. Baez hit a home run to start it, and then they got 3 more runs. So they were up 3-0 most of the game. I had the over in the game, but I didn't want to get close to hitting it at that cost, man. It was brutal. Terrible. And then the Dodgers, man, they're weird at night games, man. James Paxton was looking good this year, and then the Padres just cracked them. So that wasn't a fun experience last night, especially when I had them parlayed with the Cubbies plus money, man. The Cubs are looking real good to bet on. They're one of my favorite. The NL Central got some real good teams to bet on. We're going to cover one of the other teams that I got plus 1.5. I think you got money line today that we both like today that in the NL Central. So baseball is the bread and huh?
What team you talking about?
We both like the Brewers today, I think.
Oh, man, I can't pick up hints like that. Brewers, yeah, I like the Brewers every day. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, bro. We're going to tell a funny story.
Yo, parlay, dude. Why is your name parlay? Do you have a parlay for me? Hey, yeah, Brewers.
Well, parlay, if they would have asked you that the day before yesterday, you would have been incorrect, brother.
I won. What happened to 7 games before that?
Who had the Brewers in most of those games? With you.
This guy. Nah, there was it wasn't just you on Baltimore. That's what I was trying to figure out yesterday. Why is
me and Brother Solo were both trying to tell you Baltimore.
No, there was 3 articles saying pick Baltimore. That's why
it was correct. The articles were read correct articles yesterday, Parlay.
But I don't understand why. The money said take.
Nah, it was just a funny thing. Parlay and I, we always talk bets. We always make bets. We make sure bets this shit together. And he always like will ask me reasons why. But like just the way he asked me yesterday, he was all like, "Why not bet the Brewers today?" And I'm like, "Well." Brother Corbin Burns is perching. It's definitely like it's the game they're probably gonna get back after giving up multiple runs for back to back. Like it's kind of how momentum swings, especially at home. And Parlay's kind of just like, yeah, I'm staying off. And like I didn't really get what he meant at first. And like I came back to gloat in the after half. He's like, brother, I didn't bet the game. What do you mean? I'm just like, oh, okay. So I mean, I was right, but like. He wasn't really totally wrong. He trusted me in the end, but it's funny. Funny story, man. But no, let's get into today's stuff. So before we get into what we got for tonight, I just got to say, I was the sicko that bet on the Cleveland Guardians on Boston Strong Day in the 11 a.m. game in Boston. And the Guardians go plus money, go and win 6-0 shutout.
Was anyone at the game?
Bro, it's Boston Day. The stadium was full. They were booing when they started losing.
At 11 a.m.? Do they not go to school?
It's the Boston Marathon today.
Do they not go to school?
That I don't know, but it was the Boston Marathon today. Shout out my Ethiopian brother. I didn't get to see his name. They were announcing it in the thing, but they said the Ethiopian won the Boston Marathon. So shout out my Ethiopian brother. Shout out.
Yeah. Who came in second?
Don't know. Didn't hear.
Is it the guy who always wins?
Don't know. Didn't hear. Just heard the brother was Ethiopian, and I got excited as a fellow Ethiopian, bro. Shout out the Ethiopians.
He's the guy.
He won with just over 2 hours, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the fucker who always wins.
Hey!
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
The fucker who always wins came in second.
Okay. Hey! He changed the culture. Is that brother also Ethiopian?
I think so. They look the same. I'm not sure.
Hey, don't say that. All right. Make sure he's Ethiopian. Make sure Ethiopian. So
It doesn't say.
Okay.
It just says Cisse Lima stuns Evan Chabe.
Okay. No, but shout out the Guardians, man. That right-handed lineup, bro. I knew. So it was a sweat game because it was 0-0 for a long time, and then the Guardians.
He's Kenyan.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
But that's not the dude who I was talking about. I don't think.
Okay.
Who's Cisse Lima? Let me look up him. That might be the dude I'm talking about. Is he sponsored by Nike? Yeah. That's the dude who always wins. Actually, he doesn't always win. But, dude, all the runners look the same. They're all skinny fucks. But
man.
To get into it, since we're already in baseball,
Yeah.
what do you think about the Tigres today?
I saw some sharp action on them.
Yeah, well bet.
Mm-hmm. You got Lorenzen making his debut for the for the Rangers today. He was in he was on the Tigers the year before. Got traded to the Philadelphia Phillies. He's been on pretty solid for the Phillies. He was pretty decent, not for the Phillies, but for the Tigers last year. And then when he went to the Phillies, he wasn't that good. He played out the bullpen, but he wasn't that good. Making his debut, the Rangers are banged up, man. They're really hurt, like really hurt. So the Tigers are kind of scrappy team, man. They got the lineup that can maybe come up. He's a right-handed pitcher. The Tigers do pretty good against right-handed pitching.
They got the money too.
They probably have the money. I think they're at home tonight too.
Yeah, they are.
The only thing that's worrying is, the Texas Rangers, they still do have some bats in their lineup that can cause some damage. That's the only thing that's kind of worrying. But I like the idea. I mean, they're favored for a reason.
I really like it.
How you're feeling about them is how I feel about the Royals tonight.
Lorenzen was played for the Tigers last year.
Tigers and Phillies. He got traded midseason.
Yeah, his picture is Tiger, so they should be able to hit him probably, right? You know his tendencies.
You can say that, but what happened with Corbin Burns yesterday with the Brewers, the team he was with his whole career?
Yeah, you're right about that.
So that's something to think about.
They also know their tendencies.
hmm
Just who uses
The
it better.
Phillies are at home versus the Rockies. They should beat the piss out of them, but that's not worth touching because they're already like -2.
Yeah, they're 272.
The Marlins versus the Giants today. That's interesting.
Oh, so.
Money line dropping down on the Giants a little bit. Giants aren't that good. Edwin Cabrera is a pretty good pitcher. He's making a season debut, I guess. Oh no, he's not. He just. Oh yeah, he is. He's making a season debut.
He
Edwin
is.
Cabrera. He's solid, man. I watched him a little bit last year. He should be more of a reliever.
Miami has the money for the money line.
They should, like they're at home. It makes sense. I mean, they were competing with the Braves tough, man. The Giants are not that good.
Nah.
They're
They're
not. They're really not, man. I'll tell you this. I don't know which way I'm gonna bet it, but I'll probably watch the game tonight, bro. That Diamondbacks and Cubs game is gonna be real good. It's gonna be a good series.
I think you take the Cubs.
I don't know. I don't know because the Diamondbacks are legit. Mara Kelly's good, bro.
Over 9 doesn't seem bad.
Potentially, yeah. If the Cubs are hitting, Michael Bush is one of the hitting on the 4-game home run streak right now. The Cardinals could not be bad tonight. Maybe the Cardinals might not be bad tonight on the road versus Oakland. Sonny Gray.
They got good movement.
Yeah, that's solid. But let me mention the spots I
Dang,
got.
Gray's ERA is at a 0.
He played 1 game, 5 innings. It's not that big of a deal. It's like let's not overreact to it just yet. But I
What
do
do you
want to.
think about-
What were you about to say?
Under Sonny Gray's 5.5 strikeouts.
Maybe. Has he been more? I didn't get to see his first start for the Cardinals. I didn't see how many ground balls he was going for strikeouts.
AI predicts 4.4. With a 24.3% edge.
Bro, the Dodgers are -360 versus the Nats today. Oh my goodness. Brutal. Terrible.
Let me check another.
Tyler Glasnow starting on the bump tonight for the Dodgers. The Dodgers are probably a lock, but you know that boy Trent that from Book It is gonna nuke them and make it all hard for us, man.
Who's that?
You never seen Trent on the Bird app?
On the Bird app.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude that's terrible?
Yeah, he's a jinx. He ruins. Yeah.
Yes, I saw someone told me about him, and I was like, "Who are you talking about?" Yeah, that dude's not very good.
Bro, bro. Every time I have a bet and I see him take it, I feel like the world is ruined.
Trent Atia.
Yeah.
He's lying right now.
Stop. Bro, he said he's gonna nuke the bro. I had the Cubs bet, and then right after the Cubs game ended, I saw he tweeted out he's gonna nuke the Dodgers, and I just sunk. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm not hitting tonight. Oh my god.
Lauren, dude, come on.
Dude, this dude pretty bad.
Hold up, give me a second. I gotta send something.
So yeah, I don't know about that one, but I also have another piece of the parlay. We can talk about the Braves.
Okay, versus Houston tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Inside joke between me and Parlay. Sorry, I had to get it off to him because he probably noticed I was on my phone for a couple seconds looking down. I was just like, "Yep, yeah." All right, no, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. But I did want to tell you one of my main bets tonight is I do have the Royals tonight versus the White Sox.
Wait, I'm gonna tweet one more thing.
Oh, parlay. We're in, okay. Do your thing. But anyways, I'm just getting into it. I got the Royals actually have one of the better lineups for, especially at their age in league.
Sorry. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna send it to you.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. But, no. Looking at it, I'm looking at the Royals today. They're playing the White Sox, who are probably going to be the worst team in baseball this year. I mean, they look terrible. Though the Royals lineup is looking real solid.
Yeah, I like the Warriors. I already put the Warriors in. Money line. What do you think about the spread in that game?
The Warriors? I'm talking about the Royals.
Oh, my bad, bro. I heard
the
you.
Royals.
I heard you totally wrong. I got excited. The Royals. 1 second, let me pull it up. First, the White Sox? Yeah, give me that.
You just laughed at it, you sicko.
Yeah, give me that. Give me. Might take the Cubs.
Bro, I'm worried. I told you, Merrick Kelly's hard, man. He plays well for them. Oh, my goodness. Jesus.
Woo! What was it about? Oh, what do you think about the Mets? Well, I looked this other thing.
Ah.
The Mets.
Let's take a look. Mets playing today versus the Pirates. Pirates are scrappy, dog. Pretty good team. Martin Perez has been one of their better pitchers playing against Aiden Hauser. He's actually he's not bad for the Mets, but he got roughed up in his last start. I'd lean Mets, honestly, because especially with Edwin Diaz, the only thing that's weird is, damn, the over under opened at like 7.5, and it's already moved up to 8.5. Okay, so people thinking it might go over. Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting in the Cubs.
I'd rock with the +1.5. I don't know. I don't know if I'd take the Cubs money line tonight. D-backs are a pretty solid lineup.
Cubs.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
We already covered the Brewers, so I do have the two that I'm betting on tonight. You said you had some NBA bets? Yo, gosh.
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I was trying to get out of it. Yeah, I do have an NBA bet that I just wanted to get into. The Warriors in a must-win game versus the Sacramento Kings in Sacramento. I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with it because Golden State's what? San Francisco is what? How far from Sacramento?
Probably like around an hour, maybe
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, hour and a half for traffic. Yeah. They gonna make that trip in this must-win game. Let me tell you that. Ain't no beam gonna be lit tonight. So, and we also got pretty good money. Well, actually, we can't see the money, but we do got good money on the money line. It's 66 and 86. Can't see the money on the spread, but the spread has gone up from 1.5 to 2.5. You know, we like that movement, so we're gonna roll with them. Rolling with the Golden State Warriors and Stephen Curry in a must-win game. Let's see. Oh, Stephen Curry's out, actually. Never mind.
He's out tonight.
Yeah, Draymond Green's out and Gary Payton's out. Klay Thompson.
Like Klay Thompson, save me! Klay Thompson, save me! Klay Thompson, save me!
It's a small straight bet. It don't matter. I can actually pull it if I want to.
Yeah,
But I'm seeing to take Golden State.
I'm hip.
Let me check. Let me check Sacramento. Oh, it won't let me. Maybe Sacramento doesn't have anybody else. People are still taking. Sharks are still on Golden State. And then with the other side, with the other playing game, I'm gonna have to ride. Oh my gosh,
What?
I don't know. This looks tricky. Lakers versus Pelicans. Lakers got money on the money line. Pelicans got the -1 money spread.
I don't know if the Pelicans gonna win that game, dog. It already flipped to them being favored because of AD, I think, or something like that. Oh no, he played. Yeah. Oh no, he's playing tomorrow. He's playing. Okay, so yeah, if AD's playing, the Lakers are winning, in my opinion, unless they're trying to avoid the Nuggets or something. But then I don't know why you put yourself in a position to play a win or go home game.
Yeah. This is
I think the Kings are going home though. I think the Kings are going home.
The Kings are going home for sure.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, playing's gonna be kind of tricky. I looked at NHL tonight, and I really don't like the matchups right now, just because we're so close to the playoffs that these games matter for a couple people, and then they don't for others. So like the only game I think is pretty solid to maybe bet on tonight is that the Red Wings have to win at home tonight versus the Canadiens. So like you can use the Red Wings money line there around -200 as like a parlay builder if you're with other stuff, but like that's really it, bro. I wouldn't really touch too much of the other stuff in there tonight. A lot of these games could be super wishy-washy. I mean, the Islanders, they're gonna try to win tonight versus the Devils. I'm not saying they will, but they're gonna try, especially because they lost big time to them 2 weeks ago. Actually, they're about to get swept by them, so that's a game you might want to stay off if you wanted to bet the Islanders on that. So yeah, you don't want to touch that. The Rangers are fighting for the division, so they're probably going to be solid tonight, but they're also already over -230, so I'd probably avoid that for NHL. So NHL is kind of wishy-washy right now. One thing I did want to make a couple proclamations is that a future I like is Carolina if they get into a series with the New York Islanders in the first round. I like Carolina to win that series.
Fuck the Islanders.
I like Carolina to win that series if they get that matchup. I also do like the Florida Panthers to take care of the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round, and that is the matchup over there as well. I'm starting to eye a couple of what these potential matchups would be like. The Lightning in Boston is going to be a terrifying series to bet because I'm not going to want to touch that. That's the exact series Boston can get fraud checked and lose. that's an exact type series Boston could get fraud checked and lose. So I'm not really gonna want to stay on that and touch any of that series. The fact that the Stars might have to play the Vegas Golden Knights first round is disgusting, bro. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, that's terrible. Having to play the Vegas Golden Knights. I mean, Colorado might be in trouble, bro. Colorado might be in trouble. They're gonna have to play Winnipeg first round, who swept them on the season, including a 7-0 win the other day. So, which we bet on Colorado on. It was horrible. So, ay ay ay. The Canucks will be frauds when the playoffs come around, man. I'm gonna give you guys a head. I'm just giving you guys general leans and stuff for the futures of these hockey. But the main one I feel super confident in is the Canes beating the Islanders and then the Panthers beating the Leafs. Those two are happening. Those two are happening. So if you want to parlay those two, you probably can.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Nah, but I think right now probably let's give you the time because I know you was working like overtime last night on some of this transfer portal stuff. So let's give you some time to break down all this transfer portal stuff you were looking into last night.
Yeah, this is probably going to be most of the stuff I know about is going to be Alabama, but this is going to be one of the biggest transfer portals ever. And it's only 15 days. Starts tonight at midnight. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. A lot of people are leaving. They're already getting ready to leave. A lot of D linemen available. A lot of defensive linemen available. Auburn's rumored to get about anyone and everyone because for some reason they think they can get anyone and everyone with $50 and a biscuit. But, whatever. But, so Caden Proctor is a definite to Alabama. Definite. He's already
back.
He's at 8A. He's back. So we're not worried about that. Dang pop-ups. But these rumors, I don't know how true they are. But if Will Johnson rumors are true, which kind of was confirmed that they might not be, but this guy, apparently Michigan can't cash a check, and they're bouncing. This guy can't – they're bouncing checks over there in Michigan and Ann Arbor. So something's going on. This guy, though, he's all Michigan, big Michigan guy, big into his teammates. However, probably could have been taken in the first round this year and is not going to get paid in college because the checks are bouncing. I would leave. I'm out. But there are some guys from Alabama that are leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to name any names.
Okay.
But one of them is going to be a running back.
Oh, snap.
Some people are not going to be happy.
Is it Justice?
I don't know. I can't confirm or deny.
Oh, okay. That means yes.
No, it don't.
Okay.
But he did only have 3 carries.
In the spring game? Interesting.
Scored the first touchdown. We'll see, though.
We'll see.
I was told 5 people are out. But let me ask you this. A little less transfer portal, because this transfer portal, a lot of the D linemen have already entered. Some corners have already entered. One from USC. He's expected. He was transferred from Bama. But I think there's some issues going on along with the family. And he's got the other one. I can't think of his name. He's got a weird name. But he's going to Auburn apparently because he wants to move back. And everything I read, and that's just not from Auburn fans. I mean, obviously they're saying it, but everything I was reading online was he's predicted to go to Auburn to be closer to home in Alabama. And USC sucks, so I mean, why would you stay there? They have 3 guys entering the portal.
Shout out Lincoln Riley.
Weird thing though going on right now. I was reading up on Louisville. Yeah, 4 guys already entered the portal.
Bouncing checks?
What are those? I don't know. I didn't see that.
Are they bouncing checks?
I'm thinking it's more they don't like what's going on. Same thing with this Clarence guy from Notre Dame. He's a senior cornerback. Get his last name. I think it's Little. 1 second. Starts with a L. Yeah, Clarence Lewis, actually. 5'11" corner from Notre Dame, senior. I don't think he likes what's going on there in Notre Dame, and he's going to be out too. Pretty good. And he's a starter too, like a returning starter. Like he's not a bomb.
Okay.
He didn't lose his spot. Everything points that he doesn't like what's going on.
Oh, snap. Okay. So we'll see what happens there, man. Mr. Transfer Portal, man. Parlay joke.
But we also got some spring games. Did you watch these spring games?
No, real sports were on, bro.
Bro, weird spring games going on.
Real sports were on.
Ole
I'm not
Miss-
gonna watch no practice games.
Ole Miss had a 7-on-7. I didn't
I'm
watch
not
it.
even trying to hear about some of that. I saw some weird stuff Ole Miss was doing for fun. I wasn't even trying to see all that.
Alabama defense scored weird as fuck. You got like 3 points if you got 3 and out. So the only reason why they got points was from the end of the game. And they're going against the Broncos.
Because they got 1 3 and out.
No, they got like 3 in a row.
Yeah.
But it wasn't against anyone good. Like they're pretty sure it was Austin Mack, who did not look good at all. Someone was they were trying to say last night Ty Simpson might be leaving too, but I don't want that.
Hey, we forgot to cover this because you was hoping that his wife would give birth to the baby. But shout out to Scotty Scheffler, man. He proved parlay wrong. I remember the first.
Colin Morikawa, you suck. Bryson, you suck. Pulled your bet. Brooks, you suck. Yeah.
Did Patrick Reed finish top 20?
Patrick Reed did finish top 20. Good job, Kuzi. Block of the century.
Bro, I just remember I don't watch golf, and I tried to tell you at the beginning. Isn't Scotty Scheffler supposed to be like a super lock to win? And you're like, no, this can't happen. His wife's gonna give birth. This is gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. I was just like,
it was all fake.
And I was just like, parlay. He's a lock. He has some of the best stats all time leading into this tournament. You're just like, I don't care about none of that.
Last year, I went with the number 1 golfer, and I should have went with the number 1 golfer this year. But
bro, this year's been all chalk. South Carolina, UConn.
Come on, bro.
The Chiefs, South Carolina, UConn.
UConn was easy money from the beginning of the year.
South Carolina for the women's went undefeated.
Yeah, you couldn't make any money off them.
Bro, they were minus money to win the tournament when the tournament started.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Minus 190 or some shit.
That's insane. The field was plus money. You could have bet the field and you would have lost money. A little crazy.
Good thing I didn't do that.
That's a parlay type bet. Oh, the field is plus money. Oh, we're good, man. 63 out of 64 chances. That 164 went and did it all.
But then you'd have to have. That's something you put in if you had USC at the beginning of the year.
Oh, USC women's with Juju.
But I'm not a. No. I meant.
Oh, South Carolina at the beginning of the year. I know what you meant. Yeah.
When you're trying to hedge, but. Money over here.
Let me see. Let me try to pull this up. Let me talk about this. Have you seen the Mark Pope in the UK? How big they reacted to him coming in? It was pretty big, man. They might be got in a little motion down there.
No, I'm not gonna name any names, but some of them Kentucky fans need to figure it out.
they freaking out. They don't like this.
Didn't, and then the next morning they did.
Bro, because literally
That's weird, man. Come on, man. Better than that.
You can overreact for 10 minutes, and then once you get a clear head, you should understand, like, he's going to be solid for what they're trying to do over there.
Bro, there was a tweet that was deleted that said burn down the arena.
Yeah, but then you saw how the arena was the other day, right?
Bumping when the 1996 national champions came in
He
there.
was the captain of the team.
Bro, you see the dude who came in dressed like the Pope?
Nah, yeah. I saw that. Yeah, he took a picture with him too.
He
And then
did.
you saw Patino said, "Oh, I love it. I'd love to see it. We're playing back-to-back games, one in Kentucky and then one in the Mecca the next year."
Rick Pitino.
Yeah.
You know what he also said?
What?
How much you need for NIL? I'll write the check.
Oh yeah, that I know. I thought you were about to say some joke about back at his time at Louisville. That's why I put my face like that.
No.
No, yeah,
he Dusky the guy.
ah. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh. No, that's funny.
Hopefully there's no Penn State fans around. Good thing this thing is marked not for children.
No, but when you were talking transfer portal earlier, I thought you were about to talk the basketball transfer portal because that's really what's jumping right now, and we're being honest.
Yeah, we got Tyler's boy, Chris Youngblood.
Oh yeah,
Youngblood.
Oh, that Malik Dia ended up getting going to Chris Beard and Ole Miss.
That's why Pringle left, because of Youngblood. He's not gonna get his job. Same thing with Javon Quinterly last year.
You saw Aaron Bradshaw went to Ohio State?
Nah, but I'm not worried about Ohio State.
They got Michi Johnson too.
Yeah, but they're gonna fizzle out by the end of the year.
There's no Zach Edey in that conference anymore. You saw Illinois trying to get AJ Storr, and they got Kylan Boswell. You saw that, right?
Illinois is gonna be good.
Boswell and Storr could be a good combo if they can get Storr to come in.
Watch out for little Indiana, though.
We'll see what Mike Wilson gets done. I'm so mad that Georgetown beat out UVA for Malik Mack, man. I was sick to my stomach.
Yeah, that's because I'm not even gonna say it.
Don't say nothing. Just let it ride. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Final Four.
You talking about a school that's never won a national championship? You can't talk to me.
We got hardware now. I don't care.
You know, we got no national championship.
We got a big thing of hardware that says we won Final Four. We
got that hardware back in the 80s with Big Ralph, man. What you mean?
I don't give a fuck what happened in the 80s.
With Big Ralph.
What went on in the 80s stays in the 80s, big dog.
Hey, but you know what we should end this on? You remind me of, you know what you need to watch?
What?
You'll get a kick out of it. You know Drewski?
Yeah.
Have you seen his YouTube with Could Have Been Records, the reality show?
Nah.
Bro, it's so...
I just been watching him with Willie, and Willie's like,
no.
When do I start?
God, this is hilarious. So he has like 24
We'll
people.
get pissed.
So you see that the stuff that was trending when he was going to like having open auditions for people to come like rap to him and sing to him and stuff like that. Did you see that stuff?
No.
Okay, so he was having people come and do that across the country. He went and did it, and then he put them all in a house. Yes, and then he put them all in a house, and then the winner gets $50K. And literally, they're all just doing different types of lyrics and raps and stuff like that. They have all different types of people. They have an Asian fella. They got a Spanish fella. The Spanish fella, he just loves Happy Dads. He just keep drinking Happy Dads. It's funny, bro. But nah, you gotta watch the Drewski. It's always like, I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. That's Drewski's song, and then they all had to rap on it, and then all the people, bro. You remember when Birdman took his chain? They chased him out the studio, Drewski.
I do remember that.
That was on the show. Part of that was on the show because he was doing it with his people there. They were doing that. All his contestants. They were doing filming in the booth. They were doing a recording session, and if Birdman showed up and that stuff happened, they all had to run away and leave. I think it was a skit, to be honest, watching it on his show, but it might not have been.
Bro.
You gotta watch it, bro. It's so funny, bro.
It definitely was a skit.
That's what I'm saying. It has to have been a skit at this point. They made it show, but nah. Great funny show. It's like on YouTube. It's like 30, 40 minutes. You can take a look at it. It's hilarious. Shout out Drewski, man. But I don't think we got anything else left, do we, Parlay?
No, don't give a piss about nothing but that.
That's it, man. That's Parlay.
That's Matt.
Shout out to Gritty Gamblers, man. Shout out Max Holloway for that knockout, man. Great knockout, man.
10 seconds left. Get your ass over here, boy. Let me show you how it's done. Oh, that's what the Hawaiians say. That's what everyone said when that happened. Crazy, and they spilled that poke.
This man Parlay geeked me in the afternoon. But sorry about the late show today, bro. We will be back on Thursday.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday around 11 to 12, same time as usual, man. Peace out and enjoy y'all fellow Monday.
It's time for the outro, boys.
After I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.